Hey guys, Long Haul Larry, Big Blue. Hey, we even got little Johnny Chicken here with us too. We're on a chicken load. We gotta have Johnny with us today. But it is June 12th, 2019. Got our bad dad joke for the day. My wife told me I had to stop acting like a flamingo. So I had to put my foot down. Get it? Flamingo stand on one foot. Get it? Get it? Alright. I'm going to put this right up here. So we're going to talk about something. And I got a bunch of math here. Is this going to take off? But this guy's going to come in and park next to me, I guess. Well, we are in Covington, Virginia. It's nice to wake up. A nice view. The mountains here and stuff. I always like doing out truck stops surrounded by mountains like this and everything else. One problem is, though, is I was lazy today. I didn't go out and do my walk today. And I kind of had a rough time sleeping. And I kept waking up and stuff. And then I fell back to sleep. And I turned my alarms off and I fell back asleep. And I woke up and I was like, whoa, time to go. So I didn't get to go do my walking and running and stuff, which would have been kind of cool. There's a road that goes right over here. It goes back in these hills. Would have been neat going back there. Kind of feel like I'm missing something. I didn't get out there today. That's all right. We'll work it in tomorrow morning. And I'll push myself a little extra. But we are off to well, we were off until this guy stopped. Hopefully this guy does not back up, because I'm going to sneak right behind him. See this guy in this white truck right out here? That dry box right there in the middle? That guy annoys me. I've been out for almost 45 minutes. Excuse me. And he pulled in there. He pulled up like that, got out his truck and went inside. He's been sitting there for like 45 minutes. That just annoys me. That's just such laziness. There is parking spots. You know, I don't know why he has to do that. But as I was saying, we are off to La Crosse, Wisconsin. We got our big monstrous heavy load here. It's just under 9,000 pounds. And we're gonna make it happen, Captain. Knock a big chunk out of this today. Let's see. Yeah, right there. What I kind of want to talk to you guys about today is it has been 1 year since I started with ADL. And the 9th, which was Sunday, was actually my 1 year here. And a lot of people have been asking me, what's my plans? Am I going to go into my own truck? And what am I doing and stuff? I don't know. There's some things I'm thinking about and other things going on. And I really don't have an answer for you at this moment. But I was kind of thinking about something, and I thought it was kind of interesting. The one thing is I was going to actually tally up how much I have made in 1 year with ADL. I was gonna kind of show you guys how much, I made going here to show a year in trucking at ADL. And that was kind of my plan and stuff, but there's a lot of math involved in that. I just haven't had time to mess with it. I have to go all through my emails and tally up all my my weekly statements and everything else. And maybe I'll do that here. I think I might have a little bit of time tomorrow or Friday or something like that over by La Crosse. So maybe I'll do that or something. But that's a lot of ciphering, man. So we'll see how that goes. But I always have a lot of people asking me randomly once in a while, how many miles does Big Blue have? And right now it's really close to 441,000 miles. That's what Big Blue has on right now. And I was trying to remember, I believe that when I got in this truck, I should have looked back. If you go back and look, I think the video is titled JPG Travels Left Me in Frederick, Maryland, or something like that. It was the first video I did out in Maryland, and I showed the truck and everything, and I believe I showed the miles on there. But you can go back and look at that video. I didn't have a chance to look at it. I kind of just thought about it just now. I could have looked at that video. But I think it was 282,000 miles is what the truck had on it when I got it. So basically in 1 year, I've put, I've got 441,000. So in total, I'm kind of just rounding the numbers too, just make it easy. So in total, I have put 159,000 miles on this truck, on Big Blue, in 1 year. Now I thought it was kind of interesting. I was looking at like an average. How many miles average did I do per day? And I sat there thinking about it and everything else. And there's 365 days in a year. And I've kind of thought about, okay, the times that I've had off, my daughter's wedding, I took off, went to California. There was a couple other things that I did, little things I did and stuff. And then also, when Big Blue had a motor issue and I went into the shop, I was without a truck for almost 3 weeks. So I think that would be somewhere around 50 days in a year that I wasn't driving. Maybe could be more than that. Maybe could be more than 60. I don't know. Times I've been home and stuff. You guys see the videos and stuff. I don't really go home a ton. But you could say 60. Well, I'm just going to use 50 as an average. You know what? Let's do it. Let's just go 65 because that makes it easy. It makes it easy math. That's what I was looking at my figures I wrote down. And let's just take it down to 300. Makes it easier math. So if you take 159,000 and divide it by 300, that gives you a 530 mile a day average that I've done over the last year. Big Blue. That's not too bad. It's not the greatest. I could see doing more, but it's not bad. But I think what I'll do in the future is I'll tally up how much money I've made, and then I can divide it by that 159,000, and that would kind of give out a mile, a pay per mile kind of average. You know what I mean? And kind of see how it ranks against other trucking companies and stuff like that. So like I said, a lot of you guys have been asking me, what's my plans? Am I going to go back into my own truck? Am I going to fix up the truck? Yes, I am going to fix up that truck. I'm just not sure if I will be doing that right now. I'm not going to be doing it right at this moment. Maybe this fall. I'm thinking maybe this winter. I don't know. But, you know, I spent a lot of money on that printing thing, getting that printing going up, getting that running and stuff. And to tell you the truth, that was actually the money that I was saving up to rebuild that truck. So I kind of did that instead of rebuilding the truck. So now I'm just going back through and saving money back up again and building a nest egg back up again. So we'll see how it goes. I think what's going to happen though is I am going to rebuild that truck. I'm going to do a bumper-to-bumper complete rebuild on that truck. Motor, transmission, rear ends, frame, you know, sanded, sandblasted, repainted, everything. Do the cab, do the inside of the cab, do a complete rebuild on the truck. And then I think I'm going to sell it. I've got that kind of in my head. I think I'm going to sell it. And then when I kind of have something in my back of my head I think would be pretty cool. I think what I'm going to do then is turn around and take that money, that a little bit of money I make off of doing that, and I'm going to go out and do some searching around, and I'm going to find me a truck. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to find a 1999 truck. I would like to have something like a W9 or something like that, series type looking truck. But I also want to have the Detroit 60 series motor in it. I love that motor. It's a motor that has, it's a rock and very easy to work on, and there is a lot of things out there, a lot of companies out there that know how to make it very fuel efficient. And so that's the engine that I want. So I don't know if I can find that engine and find a style truck like that. I thought about just getting it like a Freightliner and stuff, but they kind of have a different look to it. I'm kind of looking for that W9 look. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind. I'm thinking about it. But then what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm actually going to stretch the truck. I'm going to stretch the frame out. I've talked about this in a videos a little bit in the past about making a large sleeper truck. And I've said I've seen other ones, and I've kind of wanted to go inside and look at them and everything. The reason why is because I want to see how they're built and stuff, and see what the layout is, and kind of get ideas and do it my own. Because then I think what I'm going to do is stretch this truck out and build a cab on there and extend the cab out and make a really nice extended cab truck. It'll be a work truck, but then on the inside it'll be a nice livable truck. I think that'd be pretty cool. So I think that's the direction I'm going to go in. So there you go. A lot of you guys been asking about mileage and everything else. So far in 1 year, I have put 159,000 miles on Big Blue. It's alright. It's not the greatest miles. It's not the top level miles anybody's ever done or nothing like that. Could have done better. But I did have a few things that happened. I took some time off, and also, you know, Big Blue had the engine problem and was down for, that was like 3 weeks. So there you go. Now you know. What else is going on? The print company, that's going well. We're working on that. We did get a shipment of black shirts in. Oh, there's a little family of ducks crossing the road there. Mama Duck was like, "Come on, babies, we gotta get across here." shipment of black shirts in, and my daughter has been working on things. She's been working on Bossman Trucker shirt and stuff to get that up and put that on there and everything, and we will get that up. What she's been busy and trying to do everything in between and take the orders and do them as she can. But then also she's received some bigger orders, not pertain to the YouTube stuff. People wanting shirts for their businesses and stuff like this. And so she's been taking care of these bigger orders, trying to get that and trying to get the stuff going on. So I've had a few people asking me when Bossman Trucker shirt's going to come out. It will be coming out. I'm not really sure on the date. She is working on it. I'm going to actually talk to her in just a little bit. I'm going to talk to her and see how things are going. But she told me last night she did get the shipment of black shirts in. Other colors and stuff, we'll be doing that maybe in the future. Right now, I think we're just going to stick with the black and white. I don't really want to say how much I've invested in this, but it's a lot. And trying to make a little money back before I keep investing more and more. And all these different colors and stuff. You know, people have asked me for different colors, you know, can I get a bright orange or whatever. Yeah, I can do that stuff in the future. We'll probably be stocking more and more, and I'll be getting into the sweatshirts and all these other things and expanding this as we go. But right now we're just going to stick with the black and white. Now, if you have a preference, if you have something and you want something printed on a certain color shirt or whatever, we could handle that. You're just going to have to give us some time. If you want to do that, we can special order this stuff, but it's going to take, you know, a while for us to get it, like almost a week for us to get the shirts, and then she'll have to print the, you know, and all. So it'll take a little bit longer, but if you're willing to wait for them, yes, we can get whatever color you want. And plus, we kind of need to, like, get a bigger order put together to order this stuff. If we just order a couple t-shirts, it's pretty expensive. So we kind of need to put bigger orders in to make it bulk, so I get better pricing on there that I can pass it on to you guys. So it all matters if you can wait. Yes, we can get you different color shirts. So I think I'll let you guys go. We're just rolling on through the hills here. Just making our way to La Crosse, Wisconsin. And I believe we got 7 miles and then we'll be in West Virginia. I'll catch you guys later. See ya. You know, I was thinking about it. I'm like, why am I cutting the video off? It's such a pretty drive through here. I actually just crossed into West Virginia. But why am I cutting this off? Why not just let it run? And maybe I'll throw some music on there. I think you guys have heard me talk enough. That was coming underneath the highway there. I guess you probably didn't see it all, but it was coal cars lined up as far as you could see back there. I could see them going this way, and everyone else's cars were just completely sign just said, voted the smallest, coolest town, or something like that. It's pretty neat. Sheboygan, Wisconsin. I don't know if I've ever said anything about this, but I used to have a hobby store there. I used to own a hobby store. That's where I met JBG Travels before I drove a truck. So this was, 20 years ago. A little longer than that. But when that store was being put in, one of the reasons why that store was put there was because there was a report that came out, and looking around, searching around where to put, a hobby store. It's a family-oriented store. And actually, Sheboygan, Wisconsin was actually rated back then at this time the #1 place in the United States to raise a family. That's pretty cool, huh? And the main reason why is because there was a lot of jobs there. For one thing, a lot of good paying jobs. There's a lot of industry over there. One is Valrath, there's all kinds of them. Kohler Company, Bemis. There's a lot of big manufacturing companies. I can't think anymore off the top of my head. It's on the tip of my tongue, another big one. I can't remember. There's like 5 or 6, I'd say, big manufacturing places over there. And they're good paying jobs, and they've been there for a long time. So people made good money there. And the town was it was good. There was not a lot of crime. It was a good place to be. It was a good town. Not so much anymore. We're just rolling on along. Down to just under 900 miles to go. I'm guessing it's this truck up here slowing everything down. We're down below 35 miles an hour. We got 43 miles to go to the West Virginia toll road, and off to Charleston, and got up 35 in Ohio, and away we go. So I think I'm gonna let you guys go. I hope that everyone out there is having themselves a great day, great night as they watch this here video. If you are not, certainly can change all that around. Try it all over again tomorrow. And I will catch you guys later. See ya.